He said before they were observing the relationship that I had with Eddie.
Yes.
What's observable about that, or what's the interest in that? Why is it fascinating to them?
Eddie's healing something, and you're helping, and that's what they're watching. Okay. He's healing, and you're helping, and they're looking. They can see the energy transfer
between us two.
Yeah. Yeah, and that drew them in. They were in the area, and it was like a beacon for them.
And Isabel, can you elaborate, please, on what we're healing? Is he doing the healing and I'm fortifying with the energy, or we're doing the healing together, or? If you would, please.
It's a very difficult to explain.
Understood.
Very exchange of energy, and which creates
a tidal wave, or a pulse, or
it's a pulse. It's a pulse of light.
And so, if that means his energy and my energy combined does that?
Yes.
And have we done that before on this planet?
No.
And so I was told in a session that, or actually in the session that I did with Dane, that we've been together in the past 3 times, from the very first time and the last 2 times.
This exchange is different.
Very good. And so could you please elaborate on Eddie's relationship with myself, please?
This is more of a fulfillment of contract, and a completion of it's coming to me as merging, completion of merging, like you're going to completely merge in this lifetime and become one entity after.
And you're saying that with myself and Eddie?
Yes.
We're merging to become one. So were we ever one before and illusionally separated or something?
No. Two forms of energy, compatible energy. I keep getting a yin yang symbol. There's and it's spinning really fast, and the energies came together over several lifetimes, and this is the completion.
Would you say that he is my twin flame or something then? That's the adjective they use. I'm not sure what that means.
He is a twin.
Is he my twin?
He is a... Yes, you have many.
Oh, I have many.
Yes.
Is Sophia Torres one of the flames in my life? Any other flames physically incarnated in our linear time frame?
It's not being given to me.
Oh, very good. So, but Eddie is for sure.
Yes.
And what is our purpose? What was the contract that we made? Could that be relinquished, or any part of it at all?
More work to do first.
Oh, very good. Before we can get to the
Yeah.
crux of it. And so these entities, they're out there, and is it a collective of entities that are in the colors that I see? It looks like we call them UFOs. Is it a collective?
It is 4 separate energies. And yeah, they're from another place. They're observing the transfer of energy between you.
And how was that transfer of energy helping on the planet Earth? Or is it helping?
I'm not getting anything.
Oh, very good. So, I mean, they're out there all the time, pretty much every night. Is at one point will they just leave and we won't see them anymore, or?
They have a mission.
Okay, very good.
They have a mission.
And does Eddie and I have a mission here on the planet at this time?
Yes. Yes, everyone.
Very good. And that's one of the reasons why Hank had a desire for Dane to do this quantum healing hypnosis therapy session for him. What would you say Hank's purpose is? And if Isabel could elaborate as much as possible, and the guide, I would be very grateful.
I'm getting a catalyst, to be a catalyst, to begin awareness, to spread the word, to...
And I'm spreading the word of
the higher self.
The word about our higher self?
Yeah. And wow, I'm just getting like sparks and fireworks.
Is that a celebration?
Yeah.
And what's going to be what's the celebration? Full consciousness?
Yeah, awareness and...
Oh, we're going to ascend.
Yeah.
Has Hank ascended already?
He is ascending.
And is Eddie ascending as well?
He is.
Very good. And are there a lot of people around Hank that are ascending as well?
Yes, at different rates.
Is Dane ascending in the moment?
Absolutely.
Very good. And what about Hank's best friend, Sofia Torres?
She is ascending. She's ascending quickly.
How she's ascending quickly?
Yeah. Her...
Will she be able to keep the physical body that she's in during the process?
Yes, yes. She's opening, the mind is opening quickly.
Oh, very
Her
good.
level of understanding.
As well as her husband, Keith.
I don't have anything on that.
Very good, very good. So Sophia's really close, okay. Now, I have 5 brothers and 3 sisters. Have any of my brothers and sisters ever had any incarnations with me on this planet? Before this particular linear time frame?
I'm not getting it.
Nothing at all.
I can see them though.
And what about my mother or my father? Or actually my father has passed on to the other side, and I've talked to a lot of people who in these quantum healing hypnosis therapy sessions that have connected me with their loved ones from the other side. Is my father, Henry Jones, in the midst there? Could Isabel bring him forward?
He is here.
Ah, very good. And what does he look like, if you would?
He looks like a big guy.
Oh, yeah, he's a big guy. And
white hair.
Yes.
Mustache.
Yes.
I keep seeing thick glasses, but I'm not seeing them on him.
Well, ask him, does he have a message for me, for his son? If he would, please.
He said that you... Oh, he's very proud. He sees you. And he's with you. And he is proud of what you're doing and where you're going.
Where does he see me going?
He's I gotta get him to slow down.
Okay. Ask him, say, Hank, slow down. He will.
Did he dance a lot?
He did dance. Yes, he and my mom.
Let me first.
What did he say?
He said something about the George Jefferson dance.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay.
He says that you are on the path that you are supposed to be on, and that you have all the tools that you need to get there. And he said that he can talk to you sometimes if you ask. And big old bear hug.
Ah, very good.
And
does he come and sit in my living room with me every now and then?
he's fading out.
Oh, he's fading out.
He said he can communicate with you sometimes.
Oh, very good. So as he ask him, can he just stop him? Say, Hank, hold up one moment. Just say it. He will.
Okay.
Did he stop?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Ask him to come back here. Don't go away that fast. I have just a few questions for him. Just a few. Ask him, does he mind answering?
He said he'll do what he can.
Okay, very good. Does he come and visit me? He says he talks to me, so does he come around me all the time?
Sometimes he just peeks in, sometimes he comes in.
Okay. And how would I know when he's around? Have I ever started talking to him spontaneously? Because I do that often.
He said he whispers in your ear, but it seems like a thought to you. Like it just comes through as a thought to you.
So see the one that reminds me that I left something or the keys, and
Yeah.
is that him all the time?
Yeah.
That's who I said it was. It's like, oh, there's my dad reminding me I forgot something. Tell him I just said thank you very much. And if he really could he just give me anything for my sister Lisa, his little girl, anything whatsoever as far as for her.
I'm kind of seeing a shadow there.
Her shadow?
A shadow over her.
And ask him, is that him?
No, he's trying to help her. He's trying to help her up.
Is there anything that I could do?
He said you can share with her the message.
So you think they'll be receptive when I send them the book that I wrote?
He recommends reaching out to that higher self first.
Okay.
And he said prepare the way.
Okay, very good. I don't know, my sister, she's doing really incredible in her life right now with her business and what she's getting patented and all that. So, but he says he sees a shadow, or you sense a
There's
shadow?
something over her that she's dealing with.
And she's not relinquished. No one knows, do they?
Yeah, she's holding it in.
Well, everyone keeps telling me I'm a healer. Is there any way that I could help her? Or is it nothing physical?
It's emotions, and he just says keep reaching out.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. Okay, thanks, Pops. Thank you very, very much. And is she watching over my mom?
Always.
Did he realize what just happened to her?
He sees it.
Okay, very good. She's not going to be joining him anytime soon, is she?
She still has things to do.
Oh, very good. All right, Pops, thank you so much. And if you can retire back into the light where you were, that would be awesome. And no more messages for anyone else at all? Very good. And Isabel and Augustine, are they still standing there?
Yeah.
No, when Augustine, they said Augustine had huge wings, like an angel. Does he have wings on him?
He can.
Oh, okay.
He can have wings.
Okay. We're just gonna, I have a few more questions, and then I'm gonna ask some questions about Dane. So I want to just make sure that Dane's higher self, if he could just show up there and just listen in, and so we can get to him before we pull him out of this state. I had a question. Do you feel your higher self moving into the...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very good. How's that feel?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty awesome?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. Good. So I had a question about the orbs. There's blue orbs showing up on the videos, and just while I have my higher self here, could you elaborate on what those blue orbs are that are flying into the screen? I have many videos of them now.
Manifestation of the energy being produced in the room. It's like a spark, but it forms an orb.
And so is it an energy entity orb though? Because they seem to be flying around in patterns and they're flying over and around things.
It's part of the combination of the energy in the room. Like a dance.
Oh,
like a
good.
dance. Like if energy from me and is dancing with your energy. That's what it's.
Okay, so am I creating is it my energy that's creating these orbs for the technology to pick up on the video?
You and the person on the table.
Ah, very good.
It's like magnetization.
Oh, okay, so like energy is being drawn into the room?
Yeah.
And are there going to be orbs on this video that we're shooting here now? Just curious.
Maybe.
Okay.
If we... It's not... Doesn't say.
Repeat it? Okay. So, alright, so you say the orbs are... So, but they're not any particular consciousness or something like... Nothing to that effect, just sort of a side effect then? Or do they have consciousness, individual consciousness?
Different, what we perceive to be different colors is different things. Yes, there are energies here watching, and they are also moving about, but what I got is that the colors on the screen being recorded is the energies from Hank and the client.
Oh, very good. So when I'm reciting some of my pieces into the camera, that's when I see the orbs, just some of them materializing right out of thin air, or coming around my head, or flying across the screen, and really in a pattern. What about those particular? And those ones are blue, and then of lately there's been a yellow and a white one. I'm just curious.
Those are distinctive energies participating in the creative process.
Ah, very good. Now, I did a session a couple weeks back, maybe a month, when my friend was in town, and there was a fairy. Her name was Galinda. Are you familiar with Galinda, Isabel?
Mm.
And did she laugh?
Yeah.
And Isabel laughed. And who was Galinda, please?
She's not saying.
She's what?
She's not saying. Not telling.
So, but why? Okay, then why did she laugh when I mentioned Galinda? Because Galinda said she was teasing me.
Because she knew exactly who.
Ah, very good.
You meant.
And so if she knows Galinda, she's not going to go into details.
And I saw her as soon as you said the name.
Oh, did she? What'd she look like? What'd you see?
She just flew past my field of vision and then just kind of fluttered like a hummingbird.
Could you feel the vibration of her wings?
Yeah.
Awesome. She said that they were speaking about me, And I mean, she gave me her name, Galinda. Who was she speaking? Who was she talking about? Saying that they were speaking about myself. Who was speaking about me? Galinda said she heard about me, and she said she came to see who I was.
She talks too fast.
Galinda talks really fast, or Isabel?
She's okay.
Okay, very.
She says that there were other entities with it's the word I'm getting is residue, like a residue, your essence.
Okay.
And other entities that had spoken of this essence and
about Hank's essence.
Yes. And she became curious. And
is there anything special about Hank's essence, or anything that makes it an anomaly?
In that you are part of the original force that helped create the planet.
The planet Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. And so that's why she made. That's why. So I asked her, was she the yellow one that went across my forehead and over my face? Was that her?
She was yellow when I saw her. Yes.
Ah, very, very good. Okay. So she told me, Galinda told me that she said that I was the boy that knows. Could you please elaborate on that? I've been thinking about that ever since she said that.
When you're connecting with the knowledge of all things, and so you will expand your knowledge and share it with others. And she said you just know, and you're not afraid to know.
Very good. Is my physical vessel being protected?
Always.
And by whom?
By your guides and your light.
So I would say for the shadow portion on the planet, am I invisible to them, or are they paying attention?
As shadows look for opportunity to block the light. If they can find them, they will block it.
Have they been able to block my light at all?
Well, sometimes, but you are more able to recognize when they start to come.
Oh, very good. Very good. She's told me that I should go quietly. That's also something that really sticks in my mind. What did she mean by I should go quietly?
Use your higher self to reach out to others more. There are some who are not ready to hear the words but are more receptive to listening to the higher self.